Welcome back. I'm gonna turn on my TV first. Okay, so it's time for another special. Not a birthday special, but another goodbye bash. I really hate doing these, but this is for someone who's leaving the school, someone who left the school Friday. Friday was his last day. So apparently, let's see who that is. You ready? Austin. So Austin will be playing these games with the chance to win more cash. But there'll be a chance here that he'll get the top dollar value increase. Now this time we will use custom wheels if we can. These will stay on. After game 2, the top amount will be $1,000 and the second backup will be placed on the wheel if I decide to not use the custom wheels. Also, game 3, top value $5,000. Won't be using the custom wheels yet. Not a good time for those. So let's see here who he's gonna play against in Wheel of Fortune. Right now I'm gonna give him one free spin to start him off like I did before with our last one. Who we did. We did Nick for his birthday. And he could get more free spins. Let's see here. The second contestant. Ooh. He'll be playing against someone that I remember from Metro Prep. Casey! And the third and final contestant for Wheel of Fortune will be playing against Austin. It's the second contestant I pull out of the can for this video. It's the principal of Metro Prep, Miss Kate! So let's see if we can do this. You ready? Let me just... put out the game. Roll up the wheel. What did I do? Stick a bug in his face?
category is place.
I can't do anything. Clock's up soon, buddy.
The category is on the map.
It really isn't fair that you say, well, sorry, I've done something to stop living.
The category is song and show.
Something new around here, we don't get that one. You never get this song and show
We only got one of
one.
them. Good for you.
And then you get that one. Why you got super bankrupt?
Let's have a little talk real quick. This talk that you're having with me right now is going to cost you a lot of money.
Uh-oh.
There is uno. That's one in Spanish.
representing the Wheel of Misfortune over here.
So, a lot of people say that I'm very mean when I have these conversations with you, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let the sound effect speak for itself. Was it any better? Really? Next player. You can actually keep that prize. Because we like you, there are 3 of them in the puzzle at that amount. You're in good shape. Let's see, 2 of those at that amount equals... Oh my dang! Well, aren't you just the smart little player? You found the letter that's not in the puzzle. Good. Shiny cardboard at that. Consider yourself paid. There are 3 of them. I'm ready for that one. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Good job.
Because later tonight there's Wheel of Fortune.
And after.
Okay, Austin gets to start this round. It's the mystery round and the big money round.
Don't tell anybody, but I'm going to give you 2 of them.
You could see the house was burning and you could tell it was bad.
Pretty polite.
Not 1, not 2, but 3. Let's see, 2 of those at that amount equals... Oh my dang! one.
Accumulate a lot of money going into Final Jeopardy if you want to replace
You're right.
Good luck.
We have one. We've only got one of them.
Of history.
Good for you.
Record of the
Look at you over here solving puzzles. Congratulations, you won it.
Another free spin. And I will have free spins handy.
Vlad III, that's the Impaler, built the fortress of this.
You could have won this game and stayed to the bonus round. Yeah, but get over $40,000, you go to the bonus round. Super Bankrupt is out there. It could stop you. Oh, 25,000!
Three for 800, please.
Well, we'd start the round, but you're not gonna get the letter!
This mammal product became the most important export from West Central Africa.
No.
Well, you hang on to your spare free spin.
Darren, what's wrong? That's him. NATO.
Well done. You can go ahead and pick up that prize off the wheel. All you gotta do is solve the puzzle, then it's yours.
Picture Academy for an Oscar.
Hey, that's pretty good. There's
It's one.
Hey, guess what? Somebody's getting skipped. You wanna know who it is? It's you!
Record of the year for 400.
1984. Her. Pennsylvania University and now a museum.
You gotta land on that prize?
Allison.
You fool!
The year for 600. Record of the year for 800.
1996. This guitarist.
Let's have a little talk real quick. This talk that you're having with me right now is gonna cost you a lot of money.
This trio's Boulevard of Broken.
You?
Times have certainly changed. Now you get to do what's cute.
Austin's having a wheel of misfortune.
The money that you deserve. You deserve. 1956.
I don't believe it. You know how many they are? One.
$700.
CaloriResorts.com.
No! You get 10 grand? Yes, you can! You just gotta get a letter.
I don't believe that. You know how many there are?
5! You get 10 grand off the wheel! 700!
Plus, get a coupon for an additional one.
Not one, not two, but 3.
Oh my goodness! Get past it!
Let me work with the insurance.
Oh! Bankrupt!
You are the weakest link.
Darren O'Connor is
Goodbye.
an officer from North SVU.
Double play!
Police brought 13 years, 9 years.
Yes!
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of
In Nevada, I'm in Reno, and we would go out in the desert. Tell us out.
How did they?
I see somebody's interested in some cardboard. Shiny cardboard at that.
Okay. They're not home yet. They were supposed to be here.
Exactly.
All right, let's get back into this. Pick up your segment.
You done it. You already won that round. Congratulations.
Name's Flutter.
Austin is still in the lead! Austin wins again!
The category is
Austin has to win this toss-up in order to stay in the game.
This North Carolina city got its present name in 1913, and not for 2 brands of cigarettes.
the category is same.
The final spin!
That sound means final spin. My turn.
Can't hold. Siri. Yes.
to get serious on this puzzle. 3 consonants, 1 vowel.
Every single case I've tried over the last 20 years. If you're someone you know is been seriously injured, call me. Look for Pet Center for Westmore Business 16.
Guaranteed delivery by Father's Day on the installed items and save 20% of the world's greatest reclining
Well, since you decided not to use that free spin, I'm gonna get the wheel out.
Hulk has own size issues.
You ready?
Molly,
I need to be able to see what lands on the camera. Ready? Let's spin.
$200 lead held by Sari.
4,000, please.
You get 3 spins at the wheel.
Relate to trust issues of this title guy, but
It lands on
over line for Hulk.
750,
Wife is Angel Victor.
600,
Fellow?
Othello, yes.
or 500. You'll get that much more cash. 150.
50,000.
Too slow.
Cluster blindness
You can go all the way
symbolic
around.
of Hulk reflect
There we
on
go.
own
200.
after
Didn't work.
display. What is King Lear? Molly, back to you.
Well,
Famous voices for 4.
Landresslar's baritone uttered these 3 syllables amid
I'm gonna go to our next game,
the Valley of the Jolly Green Giant.
which is gonna be Press Your Luck.
Yes.
I just gotta change the wheel.
2 to 2 for 800, please.
Oh, what's right
A
here?
way used temporarily when the main
Bankrupt?
room is closed.
On the 200.
What is detour?
Detour, that's it.
2 to 2 for 1,200.
To wring money from a person by violence or threat. Darren.
Was it short?
Good.
1,000 on the 100.
In 1968, liberal thinker Alexander Dubček became first secretary of this
Please,
party.
no, kids
In
get some good
1970,
spins.
he became a forest inspector.
Yeah, like
He was
30,000.
of the Communist Party. Back to you, Darren.
Famous voices for 800.
Thurl
So if you don't win the
sang,
next
"You're
game-
a mean one, Mr. Grinch." And starting in 1952,
If you win
voiced
this next
cereal
game-
mascot. Molly,
Who's
Then-
Tony the Tiger?
right.
Famous voices for 12.
The answer there.
you'll be able to keep going.
2,000, please.
Okay, here's the clue. In his 1988 autobiography, he dispelled the allergy rumor, but said that he wasn't really fond of.
But we play Press Your Luck next.
Who is Mel Blanc?
Yes, Mel Blanc.
Like,
He was not correct. So again,
voices for 16.
this gravel voice singer-actor released the album's Closing Time, Mule Variations, and Rain Dogs. Listen. Darren.
Who's Tom Waits?
Tom Waits, you got him quickly. Good for you.
Famous voices 2000.
Talk about range. Veteran voice guy Peter Cullen has voiced Eeyore as leader of the Autobots. Darren.
spins out of the can.
Our class is the largest of these.
And a very big 18!
Darren was a hovercraft. Hovercraft, you're in the lead now. Transportation for 1600. In 1866, this company purchased Ben Holliday's line, creating the world's largest stagecoach empire. Darren. What is Wells Fargo? Yeah. Transportation for 1200. Cabs and trucks are of two types. Conventional, in which the cab is behind the hood, and COE, which stands for cab.
And our first contestant will press your luck.
What is engine?
Engine, yes.
2 to 2 for 2,000, please.
A
Is
severe, witty reply that counters a first speaker's argument. Sari.
What is a retort?
Retort, yes.
2 to 2 for 1,600.
Characteristic of affluent people like Billy Joel's girl. Darren.
It was Uptown.
Uptown.
Checks mixed for 1600.
A popular prop
Now,
souvenir
the
is a
next
figurine
game,
of this creature.
there'll be
brought
2
to
free
life to
spins
protect the
in
Jews
there.
of the city's old ghetto. Sari.
Make
What is a
it
golem?
easier on you.
Checks mixed for 1,200.
Reformer Jan Hus was born in this region that makes up much of the Czech Republic. Darren.
Was Bohemian?
Correct.
Checks mixed for 2000.
The next game, there'll be 2 free spins in there, making it easier on Austin to get a free spin. Last contestant for this game is the Price is Right fan channel.
Handed over to Germany to appease Hitler.
Darren.
Was the Sudetenland?
Yes.
Checks mixed for 400.
Czechoslovakia was formed after World War I from what had been regions in this newly defunct empire. Sari.
What is the Austro-Hungarian Empire?
That's it. Now the last clue in 2 to 2. Smokey Robinson and Stevie Wonder recorded on this label. Sari.
What is Motown?
Right, you're 15,400.
Let's start the game.
As you get to do this final Jeopardy subject, capital city wordplay. And
Just, it's gonna do it on its own. Ready? Big Bang is up there.
Quality and purity standards.
Carol, you got $10.
Letter vitamin brand.
$17.50 and $17.60.
Healthcare changes.
$1,000.
Instead of
Manchester Spaces to $12.50. Stop it, Big Bang!
This long race.
$1,000.
Specially selected Jeopardy!
$2,000.
Subscribe to
Gentlemen, Run or Walk in support of the Bohemian Research Foundation.
more people turn to us at ABC 7.
Now we do have a new game for us.
we do.
Right to get out.
A little more than 25 in the third game.
Attorney the United States. To find your egg
Final Jeopardy category.
You got whammy!
Wordplay.
I wasn't even looking at that.
Combination that covers continents.
$2,000. I'm going to my site fan channel. Stop at luggage! Stop it, Adam!
I fear we
$500.
start with our champion. And what did you put down as your response? Nothing. You remain at 40,000. You had to write down Istanbul and so you lose.
Whammy!
The capital of Australia is Canberra. The capital of Turkey, which two continents, is 8,000. That drops.
My mother had a
Whammy!
She says switch to progressive and you could see
Call or click today.
plans for the exact same medication. Contact and goes to behind me. I'll tell you the names of the number of the panel you believe is correct. When you're right. What do you think?
This is taking forever.
This got that one right. Next one we go to the next
Unstoppable.
So if you pick that score. Yeah, it's Sally. Department store. Betting beyond each one.
Specializing in how
Congratulations. Is pushing his. So you can work up a ping pong pass. The cost. Jumping rope and throwing punches.
I don't know where those free spins are.
If you're right, you'll hear this. If you're wrong, you'll hear this. To put you in position.
$1,000. I had $50,000. What's the $77,250 in cash? $127,250. Okay, so gotta make up $50. Well, that means we go up to the wheel again. Bring it on up. Let me take it right here. You may see another bankrupt out there, but look at the new top amount. $1,000 is out there. So that ends it at 1,000, 750, or 600.
Quickly. Oh, you were seconds away from hitting the one. Sorry, guys.
That was a bad one.
So close. No points there, but you can get
Bad one.
in a moment, and when we come back, we have for you right after
Terrible.
Stay with us.
You got a loser turn.
Time Emmy Award nominee is back.
That's big
Well,
fun.
With
categories.
Noodle on rice or Klingon? Where in the Bible is Jeff Foxworthy?
You're not using a free spin? Okay.
The American Bible Challenge. All new tomorrow at 7 Central only on Game Show Network.
Gonna change it for our next game.
Career redundancy. Fancy talk.
Up to 400 over
Now I'm
here.
getting to know the real me.
The real her is still single.
I totally downsized. Simplified. She had to move in with me. I'm shaking things up at my new job. She's a bartender. What's truly important is family. As Vito Grigio.
From the producer of Malcolm in the Middle.
Thanks, Mom.
A new comedy, Jennifer Falls.
Get back into your square.
Tonight at 10:30 on TV Land.
Look what I got with Walmart's low prices. These are for the parent-teacher conference.
Nice.
These are for when the kids do something good.
Forget that.
These are for when I want to come off totally.
Okay, so our next game.
$38. You don't have to choose just one.
You know it.
This Wendy's salad, it tastes like
I'm gonna tell you a new game, however.
summer in a bowl.
You can see all of our great games, but one of these games is brand new.
Did you do something different in here?
New salads.
Nothing captures the feeling of summer like Wendy's new strawberry field salad. Fresh strawberries, bacon, and grilled
Or a
chicken,
goodbye
and
special.
fresh greens.
Now that's better.
Or goodbye bash.
$1.99 after 4.
Hershey's
And that game would be
perfectly bite-sized drops of rich and creamy chocolate happiness. When the chocolate is Hershey's, life is delicious.
okay. Find it.
Finish. Fruit on one side, cool on the other. Icebreakers Duo, a fruity cool way to break the ice.
We're almost there.
If your bladder is calling the shots, you have a medical condition called overactive bladder.
If I don't find it,
But we just went.
Ask your doctor about Myrbetriq, Myrbegram, to treat the OAB symptoms
Then
of urgency,
I'll have a little
pregnancy,
trouble.
and leakage.
oh yeah, it's mini golf gold.
Myrbetriq is the first and only medicine in its
So
class.
that'll be a new game.
Myrbetriq may increase your blood pressure.
I'll make a
Myrbetriq
new
may increase your chances of not being able to empty your bladder.
folder called.
If you have trouble emptying your bladder or have a weak urine stream, Myrbetriq may affect or be affected by other medications. So tell your doctor about all the medicines you take. Before taking Myrbetriq, tell your doctor if you have liver or kidney problems. Common side effects include increased blood pressure, common cold symptoms, urinary tract infection, and headache.
If your overactive bladder is calling the shots, ask your doctor about Myrbetriq. Visit mybladder.com to see if you're eligible for a year's worth of savings on Myrbetriq.
Welcome back. They are excited, particularly Amy and Albert, because they're in the lead right now. But Stacy and Sean get their chance to catch up. The Stunts are worth 200 points apiece. Come on, let's do it right now. All right, I'm going to tell you about this, then you can tell me whether you want to pass or play. Okay? The story of the Three Little Pigs has inspired home builders for years. Now, you, by trade, you're a handyman, right? So this will kind of come in handy for you as you get a chance to do some building, towards prices anyway. Now you're going to be using it to price our 3 items. Our items are, right over there, as you can see, we have, first of all, a Krups automatic coffee maker, then a Cuisinart mini food processor, then a Farberware 20-piece knife set. The items cost either $30, $40, or $80. Now, as we do this, as you can see right next to you, you've got your materials. Each bale of straw is worth $20, each piece of wood is worth $10, and every brick is worth $5. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to price the first item using bales of straw. Once you decide on a price,
Here's all our
Sean,
games
you'll
for
take
this.
the appropriate number of bales of straw
But
and stand next to
you
the
may
item.
notice
You're
that
right to
there's
do this.
one more thing I have to do.
That means you just try once again.
Put
Now,
in
once you get it
set
right,
for
you'll move on
life
to the
in
next item
there.
and price it with wood, then you'll price the third item with bricks. You'll have 1 minute to price all 3 items correctly if you play. What do you think? Pass or play?
I think we're gonna pass.
You're gonna pass? Okay, head right over there.
Yes, I will put deal or no deal as well.
The appropriate ears to put on if you like.
This one,
Well, even if you don't like, yeah, we'll put them on. We're gonna
not
put
the Big
one on.
John.
Then
So
we'll
it seems
quickly
to cause so
suggest
many
first one we're gonna
problems.
price is the automatic coffee maker for
Okay, our
Krups.
next game will be
Straw, ready, set,
Powerball
and go.
Instant Millionaire.
Coffee maker. Put it in as well, try again. And it is 80, very good. Now move on to the Cuisinart mini food processor. $30. It's actually $40. Yeah, you got that one right. Good. Now we have the ninth set.
Yes, we will change Nick S to.
Slipped right through that. You can just drop that down there. Just throw it on the floor. Let's head back to center court.
Come on now. Let's get a contestant for Powerball Instant Millionaire. Oh boy, mini golf ball. We only need to draw one contestant. Because we need a 2 contestant game. Our contestant, our first one, we pull out of the can for this game is Miss Trudy!
Stacy and Sean right over here. Hello again. This place is a mess. What my mother would call it a pigsty. I guess that was the last stuff, though. Anyway, somebody needs to clean this up, and it's not going to be me. So, as you can see, the carpet is covered with balls and stuffed animals.
Next contestant.
Sean, you'll roll on the floor in your Velcro suit, cleaning up all the balls and animals without using your hands. And then Stacy's going to do your job to peel the balls off until 15 are in the bin. And Sean, you must get all the animals cleaned off the floor and stuck to you as you do this. You have 1 minute to mop up everything off the floor. Okay? Are you ready? We'll put 1 minute on the clock. Ready, set, and go.
I know there are 2 free spins in here, I just don't know where.
Yeah, as much as you can. Okay, she's going to pull the balls off, and then you're going to have to keep going. Excuse me. Stuff the animals pull out here. Out of the way. There you go. Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness, a free spin!
Let's get that ball in.
You now have 4 free spins.
I think not. So there you go. You got the last one.
Next contestant is Mr. David!
Give you the points, and now you go shopping.
Next contestant
that features a swing-out work surface, elevated footrest, and keyboard, mouse pad shelf from Bush Furniture. Retail value $799.
That's a nice prize. By the way, it was Gift Store that had our Shopper Special this time around, guys. All right, you played a good game so far, but it all comes down to our Shoppers Challenge round. We're going to play, and hope you'll play along too after this on Shop Your Drive.
Our next contestant is Smash Whammy! You're back in action!
Come to AJ's Greg and fill your home with happy.
Another free spin!
And wash it away.
How many free spins does Austin have?
Not just a better clean, better skin.
Oh my goodness, 5!
Calls out blackheads like a magnet.
Plus,
Okay, next game there will be 3 free spins in there.
introducing Xfinity Extreme 505, the fastest internet available. It's 20 times faster and more reliable than
The next contestant is
fastest in-home Wi-Fi.
Miss Sue!
You need for all your devices. Uverse doesn't. Don't fall for Uverse. Xfinity from Comcast delivers the fastest, most
Next
reliable
contestant.
Xfinity, the future of awesome. Serving the Using transvaginal mesh may cause severe complications. Problems include mesh erosion or disintegration, severe pain, additional surgery. There have been recent verdicts and settlements totaling over
Susan!
for injuries due to the transvaginal mesh. You may be entitled to compensation if you've had pelvic mesh surgery, but deadlines to file claims are approaching. So please call today to protect your rights. Call 1-800-BAD-DRUG for a free consultation. Call 1-800-BAD-DRUG now. Not a trace person.
Fastest just got a lot faster. Introducing Xfinity Extreme 505, the fastest internet available. It's 20 times faster.
So like this car fell apart. I don't even know what it was.
Also has the fastest in-home Wi-Fi, so you have the speed you need for all your devices. Uverse doesn't. Don't fall for Uverse. Xfinity from Comcast delivers the fastest.
That's what my crayon makers.
Xfinity, the future of awesome. Fastest just got a lot faster. Introducing Xfinity Extreme 505, the fastest internet available. It's 20 times faster and more reliable than Uverse. Xfinity also has the fastest in-home Wi-Fi, so you have the speed you need for all your devices. Uverse doesn't. Don't fall for Uverse. Xfinity from Comcast delivers the fastest, most reliable internet. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
When it comes to funding Mr. Bias, it's good to have friends in high places. It Takes a Church. All new tomorrow at 9, 8 central, only on Game Show Network.
This is our Shoppers Challenge round, and yeah, this is the moment of truth for you guys. A minute 30 seconds is going to determine who will get their chance to shop till they drop. Ladies will ask you to get in position. We'll give you a minute 30 seconds on the clock. Good luck to both teams. Of Qbert, Final Fantasy, or Pong, which popular video game had a hit movie spin-off? Yes, you're in first, Amy.
Final Fantasy.
That's correct. Of Allie, Blossom, or Ling, which is the name of an official Powerpuff Girl? John. Ling. No, that's wrong. Albert?
Sal.
No, it's Blossom. Of Fuji, Kujo, or Charo, which is a popular brand of 35mm film? Yes, Stacey.
Fuji.
That's right. Of Francis Scott Key, Francis Farmer, or Ace Frehley, who's the author of The Star-Spangled Banner?
Francis Scott Key.
That's right. Of Pirates, Buccaneers, or Wenches, which is the name of the NFL team of Tampa Bay?
My cards don't stay together very well, you know?
Buccaneers.
They all fall apart and closing
Of
down.
Velcro, Vegetables, or Velveeta, which is commonly used instead of laces to fasten children's shoes? Yes, that's correct. Of Christmas, Thanksgiving, or President's Day, which did Abraham Lincoln officially proclaim? Yes, Amy.
Thanksgiving.
That's correct. Of steel, iron, or aluminum, which is an appliance one would use to get wrinkles out of clothing? Albert.
Iron.
That's correct. Of telescope, microscope, or binoculars, which would one most likely buy to view an opera? Stacey.
Binoculars.
That's correct. Of the Discovery Channel, C-SPAN, or MTV, which cable channel has a national chain of educational retail stores? Sean?
Discovery Channel.
That's correct. Of Microsoft, Mentos, or Bill Clinton, which is well known for the slogan, "Where do you want to go today?"
Microsoft.
Not in time. The answer is Microsoft. Of David's Bridal, Matt's Apparel, or Moe's Dresses, which is a national chain of stores? Out of time. And Amy and Albert, you are the shop. You guys are doing well that last round. You started up. You did win the unlock. Thank you. See you at the end of the show. Congratulations, you guys. In just a moment, they will get their chance to shop till they drop.
Television's worldwide leader in games has received 3 Emmy nominations. Guest sponsor
I'm trying to figure this out.
and the Jason American Idol Challenge for Outstanding Game Show. Good to be the thing. Congratulations.
No, not done.
Have the itching and irritation
Thanks
of
for
having
letting
an
me
itch?
know. There's a
Not a
box
problem.
out.
I'm not done.
What?
I'm not done
Not done what?
recording. I'm just trying to figure something out.
It's free, worry free.
Cards are falling apart.
You haven't let me do anything today, son.
Sam,
I'm not happy.
super absorbent material noise. Those little leaks. It's crazy.
This won't happen tomorrow.
New Poise microliners. Get a free sample at poise.com.
Box outside that needs to go out to the recycle before your mother gets home.
Tortured, traumatized? We're talking damaged. New Fructis Damage Eraser. With Phytokeratin Complex, it has the power to reconstruct strength by 90%, root to tip. So do your thing. New Fructis Damage Eraser. Garnier.
My mornings are definitely not routine. And I
The
can take a
music's
lot of
gonna
energy.
go on here real shortly.
Introducing Nature Valley.
I'm in the middle of
Well,
something.
you better hurry up, son, because this just isn't fair.
I love Nature Valley.
This isn't fair at all.
Hey, I'm Adam Richmond. Make your burgers with 100%.
Gotta let me finish.
You better hurry up.
I have 2 more games in a bonus round.
When you grill it, it keeps
So
your
you
burger
gotta
fresh
record?
and your toppings.
Yeah.
How long does a game take, son?
100% guaranteed for your money back.
Hershey's Drops.
Don't know.
Is it like 5 minutes or longer?
Longer.
You know what? It's my turn. I haven't been able to do anything all day long.
That's not fair.
You know what? You're going to Streamwood.
No, I'm not.
You know what's not fair?
All of our
You.
Austin Care specialists are product certified
Hey.
manufacturers. They're
I
trained
haven't
to ensure
been able to
that
do
Ostomy supplies
anything
that
all
you know
afternoon,
work best for you,
son.
all shipped
This
free.
isn't
Just
fair.
right to your
Well,
home.
you're not being fair right
No, you know
now.
what? You're being
There's
selfish.
never a change in what you order. And unlike other
You wanna call
suppliers,
Susan and
you can
ask her
bring
who's
Ostomy
being
product samples
fair
for
and
as
who
long as you're
isn't?
a customer. With Liberator Medical, you'll have on-hand access to one of the largest inventories of ostomy supplies in the
Unbelievable.
United States. Liberator Medical is in network with
Just
thousands of
gotta
insurance plans.
just gotta
We
figure out
handle
something
all the
first.
Medicare, Medicaid, and insurance paperwork and billing for you. If you're not happy with your ostomy supplier, call Liberator Medical today and get a better
My old-
supplier.
Call 1-800-589-8676, 1-800-589-8676, or visit ostomy-samples.com.
Anyway, welcome back, everybody. These guys are ready to have some fun, and we're ready to watch because this is your chance to win the big trip. You know the way it works. We look inside the first of our boxes. You guys decide if you're going to keep the item or exchange it. If you're going to keep it, I assume you're running.
3:30 in the afternoon, I haven't been able to listen to it. Damn thing.
Big hug, 10 calories.
Watch out for that man in the wig. All right, if you decide to exchange something, you take it to the store and we'll bring back the box from that store and again take it over to our price table. In the end, we'll add up the retail value of the prices. If they add up $2,500 or more, you two will win a dream vacation. To where, Dean?
To Mexico! The Hotel Hacienda Beach Resort, Cabo's original beachfront resort.
I'll make some new cards. I'm gonna take a break. By the way, this contestant is Miss Amy from Metro Prep.
We heard you. You like it. Okay, good. Minute 30 seconds on the clock. Good luck, you guys, right?
And when we come back, we'll be back. Okay, so don't go anywhere.
Next one, the Wilson Oversized Pocket Softball Glove. The Wilson Oversized Pocket Glove has the bigger, deeper catching area with Protect added in the caddy for maximum protection. Okay, play the Excalibur King Arthur Advanced Electronic Chess Game with or without chess pieces with a friend or with a computer. 51 seconds at this point. Sony Sportsman Water. Sony Sports Water is water resistant with broken radio and hamstring freestyle iPhone. Press it on the
Listen, you can't just do this all day long and tell your mom and me to, not do anything ourselves. That's not fair. Really isn't fair.
I'm working on 2 new cards.
See how you did.
And I want you to have fun, but man, come on.
Don't interrupt my recording.
Your mother's gonna be home in, an hour. What kind of time have I had?
Our first box here.
What time did
Inside
you start
24
doing
carats
your
is our jewelry
recording?
store. We have for you
2 hours ago. What have I been able to do? More than 2 hours ago.
Gold Shield cover.
Your mother's gonna come home. She's gonna wanna watch television and tell me that,
the drum pad. That was
tell
worth
me
$60. So it's good that you exchanged. You
it's
trade
just
for something
it's
with
not fair. This goes on day after day after day, and along
There,
like
we go to Brighton now. Next, Brighton.
25 years
And
with your
inside,
mother.
we have something to brighten your lives. It's part of a lamp, I assume, right, Dee?
Yes, sirree, Bob. Add a hit of the primitive and rare to your home with these Paris lamps. Featuring handwork metal with natural rope accents and richly styled parchment shades.
Can I finish my video first?
How long is it gonna take?
Don't yell at me.
I'm asking a question. How long is it gonna take?
Don't know.
Are you gonna be done in 10 minutes?
No, I have 2 games and then a bonus round which is short.
Collection exclusively crafted and designed with
So a couple of hours.
and style created in the Czech Republic.
Right?
Could be.
Yeah, you know what? I'm putting music on.
No.
I'm not paying the fucking bills and not getting to do anything around here, son. I'm tired of it.
15:25 now. We still have 3 more boxes as we go to Heidi's Housewares. And inside we have this, Dee.
6 hours your mother has been gone almost.
Hello pattern.
I couldn't do it all day.
What?
Couldn't do it all day.
You certainly haven't wanted for me to do anything all day, have you?
$40. You took that back. This is $450. All right. Gifts.
No.
We have this,
Don't
Dee.
tell me no.
That is Cutco's Galley Set Plus 6. Combines 7 of the most
I pay bills around here.
with 6 table knives.
It doesn't have to be loud, but goddammit, I'm gonna live.
Cutco.
That matches-
Well, don't do it right now.
You took back right at the end.
I'm gonna do it
For a total of
right now.
$79.
That's mean. It's interrupting my recording.
You're the one that's mean, son.
Don't do it during my recording.
You know what? I don't really care about your game shows.
You just want me to have a temper tantrum?
You want to have a temper tantrum?
Including the clock.
You go right ahead. Guess where you're gonna go?
Stringwood.
Yeah, if you have a tantrum over this,
Is it worth $552?
I don't want to go.
I will back out with
No music right now.
tell me what to do.
Capacity gas
I
and
mean,
electric
okay.
range with the AccuBake advanced control system. Temperatures precise time after time.
You just want me out of here.
No, I don't.
You need to be with $552. I'll tell you this.
I'll never be able to live.
I want you to behave. I want you to share.
So you didn't get a
Well, I'm not going to share right now.
Is that right? Well, guess what? Then I'll share. This just isn't fair. Just isn't fair.
2 games and then a bonus round.
Yeah. And how long?
Could be a few minutes.
It'll be after Mommy gets home, won't it? Sorry, dude. I'll keep the noise down.
Wish I had a door.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'd be happy to give you a door. But
The writing's on the
you
wall.
slam shit all
Originally,
the
it's from the
time.
Book of Daniel. At a party given by King
busted.
Belshazzar, a disembodied hand appeared and
You
wrote
break
on
the
top
door,
of
the
wall.
door frame.
Only Daniel could decipher the phrase which
You know,
predicted the end
if
of the
I
king's
could
dynasty
get
and
a
in
promise
fact, the
and
entire
feel like
kingdom. Well, you
you
might say
wouldn't
Daniel
slam the
is
door,
king.
I'd put the door on tomorrow. But you will slam the door. Just like we've asked you not to pound on the desk, the chair, and everything, you ruin a $400 chair. I'm sure that desk looks like shit. You bust the door in the door frame.
Meet Joanne Willis and Aaron Pearson. This lucky team has been doing it for
Give me
3 years.
crap about me not being fair. You've been doing it all day and I've done nothing.
Shopping get better. Shop till you drop. And now the host of Shopping Drop, the dynamic
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. I hope you're in a good mood here. I hope you're in a good mood at home. If you're not yet, you will be, I promise. Give us a half hour. We'll take care of it because we've got a good show planned for you. You two on the toss. Come with me right over here. And of course, at this point, again, you have the choice to pass or play also. Now, we decided to have a fish fry in the mall. We also decided that baked fish don't taste so good. So,
Is that okay?
we're going to price the following 5 items. The items that you can see right over there are Rhino deep fried
ride
An
tonight.
electric can opener by Crux.
Tell me what.
I don't want to go.
You know what? I'm not living like this
And
anymore.
food chopper. Now they cost either $20 or $30, and you'll price them
More?
to the fish, which are worth $10 a piece. Now in a moment I'm going to ask you to price the fish.
No more!
Jill, you'll flip one
It's
fish
down.
in Marco's frying pan for every $10 you believe the item is worth.
You're
Once you have the appropriate number of fish on the
Let's
frying
go on my
pan,
viewers
then
to
Marco
listen to
will take the
this.
fish and place them on the
You
plate
think
near the
you
item.
have
You have 1
viewers?
minute to price 3
Yeah, I
out of 5
do.
items
How
correct.
many?
If you play, what do you think, Patrick?
I don't know.
You're going to play? All right, let's put you in position.
I'm not turning it down anymore.
Frying pan.
Deal with it.
Ready, set, and
That's not
play.
loud.
Survival team.
Put in your room. You know what? Your viewers won't care if they hear a sound in the background. So, I'm not going any quieter. You are the one that's not being fair, son. You want to argue? I'll just speak it louder. Just don't argue with me, son.
Let's see how well you did. You need 3 out of 5 right in order to do it. We'll start with our deep fryer. You put 3 fish there and you think it's worth $30. That means you're right. Because the 3.5 pot, you put 2 fish there. You think
I'm not able to do my recording with your music!
give me that. Good one so far. The next one, the electric can opener
It's
by Crux.
hardly
Your shake
even
is worth
hearable.
$30. It's actually worth $30.
Unbelievable. You argue with me one more time and it's going to get
The
louder.
actual retail value is
I live in this house and pay bills, and I'm not going to be told that I can't do this, I can't do that. No way.
If you guys pick that store, we'll give you a mini vacation.
Cantonese Furniture Mart.
All right, Cantonese Furniture Mart means you just want a dining set.
And what a dining set. Ashley's Casual Country Style Asheville Dining Collection. All wood construction designed in a classic two-tone finish to add charm to any evening.
Welcome back. I hate to say this, but he's playing music now! It's really interfering, so I don't like that.
Over here, Joanne and Eric, you have your stuff. Well, you know, The Wizard of Oz is one of my kids' favorite movies, and every time we watch it, Caitlin's always fascinated by the talking trees, and of course, Corey always wonders why Glinda the Good Witch didn't tell Dorothy about those ruby slippers at the beginning of the movie instead of at the end. But this next game is really all about talking trees, and to help us out, here's our Miser Money Tree D. Look out.
Ever since my brother got me into canoe, I thought I'd get into the money business and try helping people for a while. You gotta work for it.
Yeah, I hope you can get the Miser Money Tree to help you price the following 5 items. They are a piggy bank by Little Tikes, my personal check writer software, Casio ribbon printer calculator, an ATM savings bank by Summit Toys, and U.S. luggage leather portfolio.
We have 2 more contestants we need to pull out!
$30, $50, $70, or $90. And you'll price them with the $10 bills on our tree. The moment I'll give you the first price, and the way that's going to work is that you're going to start
And they are.
grabbing the appropriate number of bills, and you put them near the item that you believe costs that much. And Joanne, I'll give you the next price, and so on. You're going to have one.
Dr. Norani!
Okay, all right, 1 minute on the clock. Ready, set, and find the $90 item. All right, $90 item.
And
Okay, now find the $70 item, Joanne. 70. Quickly.
and make some new cards because a couple of them are falling apart. Miss Miley!
70. Quickly. Move quick there, guys. Find the $50 item next. You gotta move very quick.
Let's start the game.
Okay. Quickly, you ran out of time. Find the $30 item, Joanne. Find the $30 item. You need
3 out of 5 right.
Next, we have
Each week, a deserving single gets
Ow.
more chances to find.
So, dude, what do you think Furman Bush's big especially according to our secret family recipe for
Ah! Austin's having a bad day. Turn your day around.
I have the most confidence I've ever had in my
desserts for less than $12 a day.
Austin needs on.
I am able to put those on and
Tree! Want to use any of his 5 free spins again.
Okay, next one. Move quickly.
So he's gonna spin the wheel. Let's bring him on back up.
Okay. Are you ready? Alright, let's see how well you did. You need all 4 right in order to do it. We're going to start off right here on number 1. Grandma bought Grandpa from a different
now,
blog. Over there.
gonna use the technology again.
Got that one right. Very good.
Let's spin the wheel.
Over here to the third one.
There it is around 2,500, 1,000, or 750.
Beach ball, which is right here. Next one we have for you, Grandma bought Ant.
Ooh, you got a free spin. Don't know what good it's gonna do now because this is my last one to give out.
And then it comes down to this
Because
one.
they have 3 of them in here.
Bought
Now, what happened to my
You can pick one over there. See, this is a planner. It's a weekday planner, and you just missed that. I was right in front of you. I'm sorry, you guys. So you need all 4 right in order to do it. Factory center for one more. Oh, sorry. So, no points there, but 2 digit chances.
This is my last free spin right here.
We got coming up our Shoppers Challenge.
You get 1 more spin because you have the free spin. 100. Well, you're gonna play mini golf gold, and we need 1 more contestant for this game.
To know the real me. The real her is still single.
I'm challenging you against the contestant at mini golf gold.
Shaking things up at my new job.
Okay.
What's truly important is family. And Pinot Grigio.
From the producer of Malcolm in the Middle.
Let's see what we got.
A new comedy, Jennifer Falls.
Do you swear now?
Tonight at 10:30 on TV Land.
Notice one on the inside, it's not falling apart. Free spins in here. See how good you are. So just easier. I'll give you the board to make it It's tested. Can't exactly fit it in. See? Make it difficult off the band and M in there. With a period. I'll put your N. Just because that's what it's reading Now, if Jordan pulled out, I'll give them to you. You're gonna play on the original course since it's a beginner. You may know this is a shortcut to the hole. Instead of having to go this way, you may want to go the other direction. matter what. Whatever you spin up is how much you win for this game. Holy teens a funny hole. FedEx comes around this area a lot. Strokes on Holy Team will win the game. Let's get past all these holes first. Not win the game. Stroke limit reached. Austin's in second. Jordan Nolan's in first. Play a game. World limit reached. Okay, look at this hole.
It's about getting to the finish line. In life, it's how you get there that matters most. It's important to know the difference.
No more after that.
So he talked to me about Xarelto. Xarelto is the first oral prescription blood thinner proven to treat and help prevent DVT and PE that doesn't require regular blood monitoring or changes to your diet. When I had DVT, I took warfarin, which required routine blood testing and dietary restrictions. This happened. While I was taking Xarelto, I still had to stop racing.
Look at that.
You had a great time. Don't stop taking Xarelto if you are, and unless your doctor tells you to. While taking Xarelto improves weight, it makes you walk completely stop. Xarelto will increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious bleeding, and in rare cases will be fatal. Get help right away if you develop unexpected bleeding. Selfishly, if you have had spinal anesthesia while on Xarelto, back pain or any rare pulse-related signs or symptoms, do not take Xarelto if you have heart rate, heart valve, or abnormal bleeding.
Beat you. Well, hey, you still won a few games. You won some cash on a few games. Hey, you know, you get to do a bonus round anyway. Let's just see how much you have won for the heck of it. Shall we? I think we should see how much you won. You could have won. You could have won $100. You could have gotten past the bankrupt. You could have gotten past the bankrupt. Okay.
So that would be the one thing, definitely.
So, the bonus round. You ready? You didn't want to use any free spins at all.
Definitely no, but he finishes every little morsel. But definitely like the cleaning, like just cleaning up our house is
Alright, Rana?
Let's see your bonus round. It's Set for Life.
Going to bed.
And it's coming up right now.
He's watching TV. He's watching TV, so he's got to finish up the shows, and so I'll get ready, you know. And then he comes. Alright. Next question, lady. I am not easily surprised, but when my husband Sal sang to me on The View for Valentine's Day, I was so speechless all I could do was cry. Tell us the last surprise your husband gave you that left you totally speechless. Heather. It would have to be your son's bird. I mean, as much as it wasn't a surprise, it kind of was. Yeah, it was like it was. I'm gonna go with it's black and white. For our anniversary.
Look at all those divides.
Just a minute. But first, raise the light sticks.
You know how it works. I know how it works.
There are 15 lights on the game floor. 11 lights are white, 4 lights are red. The white light means you go up one rung on the time ladder. But every red light means you go down a rung. You can stop on any white light, but not on a red light. For red, you're dead. Okay? The goal here tonight is to move up the timeline. Go from 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, all the way up to set for life. It
Oh, there's a threats detected screen on here. Gotta close that. Okay. Let's make your first selection. It's gonna be 2. Light it up. What would have been your next choice? Looks like you made the right move. Let's view the rest of the board. Before we go, I'd like to show you this. Now, I recently gotten, remember that one day I got in the 1986 Pressman Deluxe Edition of Wheel of Fortune? It's missing 4 puzzles, but one more thing I got to tell you is that I had gotten some custom wheels made by Jermaine over at DeviantArt. You can check out his webpage. And these are the custom wheels I've gotten. I got lots of great custom wheels from him.
Alright.
If he makes more, I could just check that out from him. Just look at all the custom wheels. I have 30 of them. And look.
Coming to
The only way
bed.
to put these on is to take them.
So when do you go to bed?
When I want to go to bed.
Rhonda, what'd you say, Rhonda? She says, come to bed. All right. This is our next question. I'm not easily surprised, but when my husband Sal sang to me on The View for Valentine's Day, I was so speechless, all I could do was cry. So, gentlemen, tell us the
These
last
go on
surprise
just like
your
this.
wife says you gave her that left her
Look.
totally speechless. Daniel?
Basically the same layout as what was on the wheel before.
Okay. What'd you say, Heather?
But what's different here is the color scheme and the value.
It's such a heartfelt answer.
Layout.
Got it right, but how was that a surprise?
350 has been ignored in so many Pressman home games
Okay. I love
that Jermaine has decided to make it a value in his layouts.
When I proposed to her.
When you proposed her, how did you propose to her?
So let's give it a spin.
Friend.
Land on $400. Give it a spin. That was a bad spin. Land on $300. See how all these work? Yeah, 30 of these layouts. They're all different layouts, but you know, they're all different.
Rhonda said when you
So that's
gave
gonna
the
do it.
little knot pendant, the black
And I'll see you next time.
And it was close because you were talking about
Bye bye.
knots, you know, when you proposed.